So, I'm actually here to tell you a story. And the story for me starts 2 weeks ago, but the story for all of us starts in 1946. So, 2 weeks ago I was on a plane, flying to California. And I was sitting next to this guy, and we got into this conversation, and I was able to weave into the conversation that I had just written this book. You know, when you're an author, you've got to take advantage of every opportunity. So I told him I'd written this book about unions, and you know, didn't jump, you know, didn't collapse or anything. And then he said, well, you know, unions are pretty good and most of the time, and sometimes they're not so good. But sometimes I think they're just a bit too strong. I said, too strong? Too strong? I mean, does my ears hear this? Too strong. We're between 11 and 12% of the workforce. I came across a statistic a little while ago that in 1952, I believe there were 470 major work stoppages. In 2009, there were 5. So how could someone think that we're too strong? This guy didn't strike me as an idiot. And so what I realized, though, was what he really was saying. See, in his mind, he had disconnected unions, this thing called unions, from economic justice. So what he's looking at is this question of unions as institutions, and unions being the equivalent of a lobby like the National Association of Home Builders. Because there's no way you can argue that there's too much economic justice. And I was just looking at the USA Today the other day, I think it was on Thursday, and they were talking about how all these millionaires are doing on Wall Street, just doing phenomenally well. And they were talking about how the polarization of wealth is increasing. It's not stabilizing.